Hi everyone. So I just wanted to jump on here quickly and talk about a topic that was brought up earlier by one of my athletes. Now I don't usually do this sort of format, but I think in order to explain this correctly, I need to be talking to you directly about it. So, what does it actually mean to work hard versus working smart? There's a misconception that if you're working smart, then you're not working hard, or if you're working hard, you're not working smart. I think that's rubbish. I think if you want to be successful, you need to have both. This is just what I perceive to be working hard and working smart as well. So, in my opinion, working smart is basically the plan. So you have a goal. How are you going to get to it? Now, what is the most effective way of getting there? So you need to make sure you have a periodization model that's suitable for your goals. And then that's going to be determined on, obviously, a sports needs analysis. So what are the demands of the sport, but also an athlete needs analysis. What do you actually need? The working hard element is going to come from the level of detail that you implement that plan with. Okay? So you need to make sure you do everything you can to a T to implement that plan. Now, if the plan is to improve conditioning, then likely you are going to push hard and feel exhausted at the end of a session. If that is the goal, then that's okay. But often the goal is to improve other elements like strength, stability, power, things that can't be trained in an environment or in the conditions that are going to put you in those uncomfortable zones where you're going to feel destroyed at the end of the session and exhausted. It's important that you understand what is the goal, and then you need to make sure that you're implementing and doing everything in order to achieve that goal. Okay, it's important that we understand that. And I think nowadays people think, oh, if I'm not out there grinding and working and training 3 times a day and pushing myself every single time, then I'm not working hard enough. That's rubbish. This is how you need to see working hard. If you need to push, and if the goal is to feel exhausted at the end of the session, or to not to feel exhausted, that's never the goal, but if the goal is conditioning, then that's okay. However, if the goal is not, you need to make sure you're doing the little things well. Okay, work hard at that. Make sure that when you're turning up on time, number one, you're getting enough sleep. The little details, when the coach is telling you something, you are switched on and you are taking it in. Okay, you try to better yourself with every session. You make sure that you're setting up correctly for the exercise. You leave no room for error. You're bracing, you're breathing correctly. All those little details, your nutrition is on point. All those little details which is going to make you successful. That's working hard. And then making sure you're implementing the smart plan which will then be provided to you. Okay, so stop thinking, if I'm not exhausted, then I'm not training hard enough, blah, 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 blah. If your goal is to burn calories, then that's awesome. If your goal is to get fit and you just want to do that's fine. Everyone has different goals. This is aimed at athletes, and specifically young athletes that are trying to make it into the elite levels. You need to be intelligent, and then the hard work needs to be applied in the right context. Okay, I hope that helps. If you got any questions, then feel free to message me. See you in the next one.